Well, hi guys, we're at Exmouth, whatever you like to call it, and we're just looking at the SS Mildura, which is right up on the top, and that's it out there. And we've got Robyn collecting all the data.
Okay.
And we've got all the info sheets right here.
So hopefully it'll show up.
Absolutely beautiful day. Lovely place to be. And over here we've got the extra low frequency receivers and transmitters for the Navy. Down there's the old caravan park. And housing. Don't know whether you can see it, but in the distance there is the towers for the Navy. They use a shortwave band to signal to their ships and so forth. Very low frequency. And then back to the lighthouse. Well, hi guys. We're at Exmouth at the moment. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning. We've heard that they've got turtles out here, so we're going to have a bit of a look on the beach and see if we can find some. So we've got to be extremely quiet. We've got to cut the lights down so that we don't, hurt the turtles' eyes. And yeah, we're just got to be very, very careful. So come with me and we'll see if we can actually find some. Oh, look, we found one.
Oh yeah, this is a loggerhead turtle.
Wow.
Yeah. It's quite big.
Oh, and there's another turtle over here.
Oh, that would be a green turtle.
Well, on Robyn's authority, we have a loggerhead turtle on one side and a green turtle on the other. So look, we'll let these two go about their business, and we'll disappear into the night. So you've had it from us.
We at least found some.
Yes, we found a couple of turtles and we haven't disturbed them. They seem quite happy and content. They haven't actually moved since we've got here. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't disturbed them. We've kept them safe, and I hope you've enjoyed this bit. In a lot of the magazines, they have this shot, and that's what we were trying to find. So it gets a little bit rutty up there, but not too bad. But here's the iconic shot. And I believe Robyn's got a photo of it.
It's got this here though.
Yeah. And that's the booklet that we found, and that's what we've got. So I think this is the one. This is the shot.
Hey?
Yes, well, this is the Ellendale pool. Pretty specky joint. Has an indigenous connection. And if we have a look at the pool itself, it's pretty amazing. Now this place isn't really that far out of Geraldton, so it's really worth a bit of a look if you've got time to come out here. And as I said before, the bird life here is pretty crazy. So they all seem to be sitting in the trees up there. I'm pretty sure they're corellas, but we'll check that out. If I'm wrong, I'll put something in the information at the bottom. I'll just go up a bit closer. Never really seen so many. Well, hi guys, we're here at Port Gregory. They've got the famous Pink Lake here. We're about, I suppose, about 60 k's from Kalbarri, where they had the big cyclone go through, but here we are at the Pink Lake.
Take a picture.
Wow, your hair matches the,
Oh, it does.
the lake.
She must have gone in there and stayed in there too long.
Yeah.
It stained her hair.
Yeah, well here we are at Monkey Mire. Just over here we have a turtle. Robyn might be able to identify it.
Green turtle, maybe? I don't know. Green, maybe?
There he is, sticking his head up.
It's got a bit of a chunk out of his shell, so that makes him harder for him to swim. Don't know where his back legs are.
And over this side is where the dolphins come in. And there's the resort.
Guys, if you like, if you want to step into the shallows,
The organised dolphin feeding. 3 dolphins here.
anyone's first time. Yeah. Keep an eye out for them charging up and down the shallows, because they do catch most of their fish in the shallows of this beach. This is Kia. Kia. And Piccolo. And is fast asleep too. Go ahead guys when you're ready.
Where are we? Please come back to me. The gentleman at the back, in the blue, would you like to come out? Right, come with you, take a photo if you like. She's got shoes on. She's got shoes on. Right, I'll give you the tail. And you just
Oh, that's so cool. He wanted to give you a kiss, I reckon. Oh, someone else is going to get a kiss. Oh my god. So you can tell Gerald's a bit grumpier than Pedro. He's not as social. Alrighty. Well, if there's no other questions, bottom, so hopefully he's going to come up and have a suss as well. Oh no, don't get it, don't get it, don't get it. Let go. I'm going to be in trouble. So the tiger, where's he gone? Oh, he's just there. There's a guy at the end of the bridge, we'll get a glimpse of him. Let's go. So he is just a little baby. He's got 3 more metres of growing to do. Just a little baby.
Hi guys, we're at Shell Beach and the place is absolutely covered in shells. Well, kind of. They've been quarrying all the shells, and over there is the quarry where they use the shells for shell grit and all sorts of things. But the oxymoron of all of this is this sign: please don't remove the shells or shell material. To me, that's a little bit weird because they've absolutely stripped half the beach of the shells here. They've done something similar in Shark Bay where they cleaned up all the oysters, so there's no more oysters in there. So makes you kind of think a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, hi guys, like the new look? Yeah, we're at Jurien Bay in WA at the moment. We've come down to the beach to have a look at the sunset. We're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to try and film the sunset, but we've come across this fantastic old bridge, or what's left of it. Yes, this was part of the old pier, so it wasn't a bridge at all. But as you can see, the sun's coming down, and it should look pretty impressive from here, I'd say. The new pier has been built over there, and looks pretty specky actually. Jurien Bay, I think it's certainly an up-and-coming town. They've got a whole lot of new houses along the beachfront. Beaches are absolutely pristine, and look who we've got here. We've got Robyn.
The mermaid. I
So,
got washed
Robyn,
up.
what's the consensus
Or I am
about
washed up.
what's the consensus about the beard?
The beard, yes. What do you think, guys? he does this every so often, and I get a surprise, and it's like, I don't know, and then I sort of start to get used to it, and then he grows it back. It's like, okay.
Yeah, Robyn sort of went off to the toilets. I said, I'm just going to have a little bit of a shave, and when she came back, she let out a few expletives. I don't know what that meant,
I got a surprise.
But yeah, I did shock her. I did shock her. So anyway, we might try and grow it back again. We don't know. But listen, in the comments below, let me know if you want me to keep it or lose it. Happy to go either way. Anyway, back to the sunset. Well, good morning guys. We're out doing the adventure thing again. We're at Stockyard Gully, which is not far from Jurien Bay. So we're going to have a little...
Actually closer to Leeman.
Yeah, closer to Leeman. So these are some caves we heard about, and we thought we'd come and have a bit of a look. Well, it's a bit of a rugged crossing, but we're getting there. You going all right there, Robyn?
I'm fine. I need to take my time. At least I've got my... haven't got my...
Well, sensible shoes on. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of mountain climbing.
I guess this is the way up, is it?
Oh, well, we finally found it. Okay, we've just climbed through the rock opening just through there, And we're now inside the cave. And we're going to go for a bit of a walk.
Can't you change it?
This is pretty incredible. Yeah, we're just walking through at the moment. It's just so quiet.
It's like a stage here. It's like a stage, and then there's will be the water when it floods. The water comes through here. They have some bees in here sometimes.
Oh, really?
Well, bees out the front.
Oh, all the holes in the roof.
This is like a tunnel carved out for a roadway.
It's pretty incredible. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, hiding in the dark.
Now, we were saying before that the stockmen used to use these caves to bring their horses, cows, whatever.
Well, we're not sure which, but yeah, apparently they did use it. Even if it was just the men camping, perhaps. I'll have to read up on that, maybe.
But I don't know whether you can actually see, but the ceiling up here is, what would you say, it's very ragged.
Yeah. It's little holes.
Holes everywhere.
Rough. Very rough.
And what else we got? We've also got a couple of runoffs to the side, which is quite interesting. I might add, we're actually walking on sand.
Very soft.
Very soft sand. And there's a low-hanging rock. We kind of thought those red marks were some alien being, but just turns out to be a marker, so you don't hit your head.
I'll show you without you with the light. No, the light doesn't show it. You see it glowing?
Yeah.
The green light doesn't show it.
So you've got to watch your head on that one. All right, moving right along. So here's the entrance, and there's Robyn.
Maybe can you take a picture of the hives, the beehives, the native beehives up there?
Yeah.
Might not show up, just curiosity.
There are some native bees here. We did notice them on the way in, not the bees, but the beehives. I'll see if I can point it out to you. Just up on those rocks there are the beehives, and over on this side there's a couple more just tucked in there. So again, as I said, this is the entrance to the cave. And there's a few swallows in here. Apparently there's a family of bats, but we haven't seen any. Well, we're just coming up to the car park and we noticed this sign which really makes you want to think. This was the actual flood levels in 1999. So we've actually walked up those stairs and down into the valley to where those caves were. So that was pretty high. Well, Hi guys, welcome back to episode number 9. This is where we've actually left, we left Carragini National Park. We left via Tom Price.
Yep.
And worked our way to Exmouth. Exmouth?
Exmouth. Yeah.
I'll get it right one day.
Albany.
So while we're at Exmouth, we were at the Mingaloo caravan park there, which was quite nice. A lot of seashells in there, wasn't there? Really gravelly type of.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was quite a.
Yeah, some
good.
of them have been quite like coarse sand or shell-like. Yeah.
Then after there, we ended up going to Denham. That was our base point, basically. From Denham, we went up to Monkey Mire.
Mm-hmm.
So at Denham, again, we stayed at the Denham Seaside Caravan Park, which was also...
And that was again quite shelly.
Yeah. But we went to Monkey Mire, which is a resort up there, and we actually got to see the dolphins and a nice little turtle with a half shell.
In a half shell.
Sounds like those Ninja Turtles, doesn't it? Anyway, we saw a turtle out there on the pier, which was kind of
Yeah,
good.
just sort of swimming around, cool as.
What else did we do? It's kind of an interesting place, Monkey Mire. It's very decked out for the tourist.
Well, Monkey Mire purely really is just an area with a resort there.
Yeah.
It's a caravan park, it's camping, it's chalets or whatever they like to call them. It's very nice. Swimming pool, a couple of swimming pools.
Well, they certainly cater for the tourists.
But that's it. Yeah. And it's got a little shop there and a souvenir shop, of course.
Oh, yes.
And that's really all it is. So Monkey Mire is not a township. It's just an area.
Yeah. And the dolphins come in, I think, twice a day?
No, up to 3.
Up to 3 times a day? Oh, okay. Yeah, generally in the morning. We went there about, 10 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah, we missed the first lot, and I think the second lot was happening when we got there.
They came in a bit earlier.
Yeah, and then the third lot, because we just, stopped and had a coffee or something, and then just sort of wandered back out again, and lo and behold, there they were. And
so we raced down there, grabbed the camera, and started filming.
And actually had more dolphins then at the third one than the second one. And generally in the morning, or first thing, there's more.
Yeah.
But it just depends who comes in, and they don't feed them twice.
Yep.
So if they've been in earlier, they don't get any more.
Oh, how sad.
No, because they want them to still forage, obviously, for themselves.
Absolutely. As I mentioned before, we're at the Denham Seaside Caravan Park. That was quite a nice little caravan park. Denham is not that far from Monkey Mire, so it's a good stop-off point. So if you want to stay in a little township rather than the Monkey Mire,
it's got more to offer. It's got shops and
And actually, a funny thing was, it was actually in the video. We were sitting there watching the guys clean their fish and all that sort of stuff. And all of a sudden, I could hear this car coming down the street, and it was burbling,
sort of racket,
gurgling. I couldn't work out what it was, and what they were doing was actually fogging for the mosquitoes and all that sort of stuff. So that was pretty cool.
They do that every, I don't know how often, but regularly anyway.
Yeah. And we ended up going to the Stockyard Gully cave.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, that was just out of Leeman. And actually on the way, if you're going out that way, have a look for the leaning trees. They are amazing.
Greenough,
because as you're coming down the road, you sort of see these trees like almost, you saw it on the
lying down
on the photos. They weren't doctored. They were as they were.
They weren't dead. They were quite alive, but they'd been the wind that whips up there.
Yeah, just blew them.
Causes them to lean, and they lean so much that they actually just drop down. Yeah, that big one that we took the photo of, that was probably the most bent over.
Yeah, there is a couple in another paddock across the road from that, but not as severe as that first one.
Yeah,
that we
so it's pretty cool.
But Stockyard Gully Cave, that was fantastic. It's a huge cave. Like the height of the ceiling would have to be, I'd say, maybe 3-4 metres, maybe in some places. It can be lower in others.
That, I think.
But yeah, it was.
I'd say a second-storey house in some parts, maybe.
Well, We'll check
Maybe
it
that's
out.
a fish story, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
another fish story. They always get bigger when you get out, don't they? So that was pretty cool. And yeah, you can just walk straight through. So there's 2 car parks. There's one at that smaller entrance, the second entrance that we went through. That's where most people go. We went to the second car park, which was a little bit further away. Hence, we had to climb over all those rocks to get to the entrance of the cave.
Bit more of an adventure.
That entrance is the iconic entrance.
That's impressive, that one, with the beautiful pictures you get.
Yeah, a lot of people take photos in just that spot. So if you're heading out that way, that honestly is a must-do place. So,
and that would have been, as I said, back in the day, that's where the stockmen used to bring the cattle in for, to keep them cool, to pen them basically.
Yeah.
And they would have come in through probably that smaller track.
Yeah.
Although over the years, perhaps rocks have fallen down too. But yeah, it would have been quite accessible.
Yeah. So,
on the other track.
It's good to see that the stockmen actually use a lot of the natural resources to sort of pen the animals and sort of look after the land that way. I'm jumping the gun a bit. We went to another cave, which will be in our next episode, called the Drover's Cave. That's a whole kettle of fish. We did have a bit of a problem, and the problem being that was me getting bogged. Yeah. So that was a whole new adventure. But with this episode, we've thoroughly enjoyed the Stockyard Gully, Monkey Mire, Denham, Jurien Bay.
Yeah, it was all great.
It's all a beautiful, beautiful area. So if you're actually coming up that way, it's certainly worth a look. So again, we'll sort of sign off early on this one, and I hope you guys are enjoying what we're doing here. If you do, please hit the like and subscribe button, and if you think we're any good, even share our videos, we don't mind.
Even if we're not any good, you can share them.
Look, we're just doing this for fun. It's not for profit or anything like that. We're just doing this for fun. So during the COVID lockdown, you've got to have something to do. You've got to sort of get a little bit creative, and yeah, we're having a ball. So look, if you're enjoying it, please, as I said, give us a like. And again, all our videos will be coming out on a Thursday, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. And we'll be putting out a new video each week until we finish the end of this season. So we're heading back to Melbourne, so you can see via the map how far we've got to go. Lots of great stuff coming up. We've got Wave Rock, the Lace Museum.
Shh, don't tell them too much.
All right, we'll leave the rest till later. So again, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll catch you on the next episode, episode 10. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.